Get the Genshin combat out of your mind. This is not Genshin.
Control your life! Kill the lizard!
Because this is the first thing that you need to do. The combat in this game is very different, so you have to be prepared. Even if the game is so similar to Genshin Impact, it's not the same experience as Genshin Impact's combat, and it's not even close. Yo, I might be crazy, but I think it's been a year since we entered May. And if you agree with this statement, it means that you're
Fucking desperate.
And I know that you lost so many brain cells playing too much gacha games. And don't worry, in this channel, you're gonna lose more. So be sure to subscribe. Today we have 6 ways to be prepared for Wuthering waves. Now the second thing that you need to be prepared for is that leveling up your characters and activating your talents has more priority than leveling up echoes. You have to level your echoes up, but the character level and talents will be way more useful at the start. Yeah, you have so many Pokemon, what can you do when all your characters are level 20? Breathe in! Now the third thing, which is very important that you have to be prepared for, is that you will eventually find flaws in the game. Wait, I don't have a Hoyo contract, chill. But we have to take this seriously. There will be some flaws in the game that none of us can see now until we try it for like a month. So do not expect that the game will be perfect, doesn't have any problems, and that's why our feedback is important. And you know what will happen if you don't raise your expectations like that? We'll never be disappointed. But if you didn't find problems and the game was better than you expected, you will even have a better experience. This is a win-win situation, and when the game deserves to be criticized, it's very good to be critical. So this is a message to the whole community. We do not want to be like Genshin stans, okay? If the game has problems, you just call them out. Now the fourth thing that you need to do before the game, and something that you actually can do now, is the website event. Some people know about this event, but other people don't, so I have to say it. There's a website event currently live. I will put the link of it in the description that you can play and get free echoes and gear early on. So you just log on and you will find this gear at a certain level, and not only that, it will also give you some currency for the game. And we'll also say as a bonus thing that make sure to pre-register. This is something that so many people know, but some dumb fucks don't do it, so be sure to pre-register. It's basically so much free things that you can get. Just go to the website and click on pre-register, make an account, and you're good. Now let's move to the fifth thing to do.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
You should ask yourself right now, how much money did you spend on some gacha games that you played before? Now, after thinking about that, how much of this money do you regret spending? If you don't regret anything, this means two things. It's either you're kinda good with using your money, or you're a stupid addict that cannot stop playing gacha games and bro, you need help. And if you always buy something and then regret it after 1 month, as much as I want so many people to just spend money on Wuthering Waves for the game to be successful, which is by the way needed, so we need so many whales in the game, but be prepared that you will gonna be facing another gacha system, and if you need your money, at least don't spend everything in the first week. We all have this honeymoon phase with the game, so don't go crazy, alright? Now for the last thing, I think you know that the game will be filled with hardcore players, casual players, super casual, super hardcore, you know, every type of player. And I saw some people these days talking about how they do not want people to talk about meta and make fun of them for not playing the game in the best way possible. You have to be prepared for some people to be assholes and just want to dictate you on how you should play the game, that you should never play the game like that or your account is doomed. Be prepared for that. You have to be prepared to play the game as you like it. If you want to be super hardcore in the game, so be it. If you want to play it casually, play it. You have to also be prepared, especially for a lot of casual players, to be called losers, people who do not know how to play the game. This always happens even at the start of Genshin or at the start of Honkai Star Rail. It's not about the game if it's a hardcore or not. Hardcore players at the start, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are just annoying, sweaty kids that think that if they speedrun a boss, they accomplish something in their life, which by the way, you didn't. Especially if you're not a content creator, okay? Because if you're making content as a hardcore player, I think this is worth it in any game to be hardcore and a content creator. But other than that, I feel like it's a waste of time. You can also be a little hardcore and try to do things right and watch some guides, and we do like people like that. Anyway, let's try to get thinking as soon as possible. That was the video. Bye bye.